There we go, that's the thumbnail for this video sorted. For some reason on YouTube it seems really popular for videos to be about a before and an after. And I get that, I click on those all the time. Fortunately for you, Team Balsam's got that stuff locked down. As we've learned, balsam bashing garners mixed opinions.
Eat it.
Lovely.
That's a little tree.
But when done right, you can turn a patch like this one, where the overwhelming majority is just one plant, into one like this. A lovely mix of ferns, brambles, comfrey, and all sorts of other stuff that I don't know what it is. I've been looking after this patch for a few years to try and demonstrate the difference that one person can make in their local woods. And if you look closely, I think you can see the difference. You all right, mate?
JT, it's in the front of the thumbnail here.
What's wrong with it?
Well, the before looks better than the after.
What do you mean?
Well, the first one looks great, luscious, bright. The second one looks grim.
Yeah, but that's how it's supposed to be. That's natural.
It's supposed to look grim.
Executive producer wife, tell him.
Hate to say it, but he is right.
We'll talk about this in a bit, all right, mate? So if you need convincing that I'm definitely right, let's just get on with the episode. Transformation, that's the name of this one. Turning something that looks sad into something that looks a little bit less sad. Apparently it's quite popular on YouTube, which I think is quite inspiring, isn't it? Whether it's litter picking or building projects or some sort of nonsense with crypto, we're all suckers for watching videos of people making improvements in their life. So we're here at a place that's transformed a lot. This is Clayton Vale Nature Reserve. Oh, hi Kelly.
Hi, John.
What are you up to here?
Yeah, just doing a bit of balsam bashing, making a bit of space for more native species to come in.
Nice one. Do you fancy having a brew and a chat for like 5 minutes to an hour?
Yeah, always look for a brew.
Perfect, let's go. Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
Hi, thanks for joining us.
It's all right.
Oh, thank you very much. Would you like tea?
Yay, brews.
Okay, we've
Loving the
got
mug.
bovine or oat milk?
I'll have oat milk, please.
Oat milk.
Yay.
Jolly.
I had to think then, I was like, bovine.
Thank you for bringing us to this lovely clearing. What have we got going on here? Why are we here?
So this is Clayton Vale. This is kind of our little spot. We've been doing some work with the community here, and we were inside the tuck shop, which is a little building down the way. But when you're kind of teaching skills or talking about nature and conservation principles and practices, just feels there's a bit of like an irony there that you're inside doing that. With a PowerPoint, it's like, let's get everyone outside. So we've started to gather somewhere outside, and we wanted somewhere to commune, and this was kind of it. And being outdoors is just like tons better, isn't it? So we made a bit of a clearing, but we're really sensitive to the area, like not removing anything, but actually using it. So we created a dead hedge with some of the offcuts.
This is lovely.
Yay.
And you've managed to make a space that is filming appropriate and rain-free.
Had it in mind.
Did you? Yeah, thank you so much. You prepared this for
Creating
us.
a circle where people can gather is always good, isn't it?
It's a great little spot. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. It looks like a film set, actually. It looks like, I was going to say, like human-made, but it is human-made in a way, isn't it?
Yeah.
We manage a local environment, creating a space like this. You've done no damage, presumably. But,
No, I don't
your
think so.
management has made it very, very nice. for
Yeah,
us.
and we're sensitive to like the fact that you can't keep using it over and over again. You know, you are gonna damage it. You're gonna compact the soil and cause some damage to the roots, maybe of the trees and stuff. Yeah, but also, so we sort of leave it as we find it. You know, try not to move too much around. But nice to have always good to have a clearing in the woods.
I agree.
Yeah.
This obviously is a public park, right?
Yeah,
A nature reserve. I think the importance of people recognising their local spaces belong to them
Absolutely.
cannot be overestimated.
Yeah,
can
and
it,
we all
really?
saw that in COVID, didn't we? And all,
Yeah.
you know, everyone was like, "Oh, we're on the same storm," and it's like, "Yeah, but you've got like a nature reserve on your doorstep,
Yeah.
and these other people haven't. You know, they're
Yes.
stuck in like a high rise in the city, and that's a very different experience." And,
Absolutely, yeah.
but, you know, we find people won't connect because they don't know it exists, or they're scared of it, or
Right.
you know, whether that be culturally kind of embedded, you know, or whether it be like, oh, that's where like, you know, dangerous youths hang out, or people hang out, or they just, you know, no one's ever sort of taken them there and gone, oh, do you know about this? And we quite regularly do, like, I often do loads of work with schools as well, or have done in the past,
Cool.
and they kind of like, I didn't even know this existed. I'm like, it's
Yeah.
on your doorstep. How do you not know?
I had
But-
this experience in my late 20s when I met executive producer wife. She learned about tree ID and things like that,
Yeah.
and it was a new world to me. I
Yeah.
absolutely knew nothing about that before, or that groups like yours and hers even
Yeah.
existed.
Well,
Do
they're
you-
hard to find in lots of ways. Like,
I was going to say, how do you get the message out? Is it a struggle to get the numbers that you want, or do you want more people?
yeah, we always want more people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the more people know about nature, the more people care about it, the better. And also, like,
Mm.
let's create a community. You know, we live these really disparate lives, don't we?
Yeah.
You know, we're like, it's very internalised now, the world,
Yes,
I think.
I
It's
agree.
all very much on a screen or in the home, you know, on the TV, on the phone. It's all very internalised. Like, how kids connect now is often through like Snapchat or WhatsApp. Or, It's not, I mean, of course that is real life, but it's not actually physical real life, is it?
Yeah,
And there's
yeah.
there's a difference between connecting with someone like this and doing that on a device, isn't there?
I don't know how wise I am making a YouTube channel telling people to get off YouTube, but
Sorry.
no,
Stay on YouTube, kids.
that's the message, yeah.
Place to be.
Just for the next 15 minutes or so, that would be great. And watch the ads. Don't skip
course.
the ads.
But you know, you're serving a purpose here, aren't you? As in, like, you're trying to like spread the word. You're trying to like
I'd like to think
engage
so.
people, and like, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying there's no place for it. I'm just saying
No, totally.
there's extremes of it, isn't there? And
There are.
I think we lose something when, I mean, we gain loads from it, but we also lose something around like a real sense of community. Like,
You can do both anyway. I've got
Yeah,
signal
why
here.
not?
We could sit down there and have a cup of tea, watch a Snapchat.
Yeah.
Watch a Snapchat. I sound so middle-aged.
so on trend right now.
You can
Let's
tell
watch
I'm
a
not on
Snapchat. I'm going to use it.
some
Shall
of
we
the-
watch a Snapchat?
Come on, family, let's gather round and we'll all watch a Snapchat. That'll be fun, won't it?
Is it a verb? I don't know. To Snapchat?
To Snapchat?
I guess it is. Isn't it?
Probably. There's some local ewes making noise in the background, but we're going to persevere this time, I think. You know, good for, like you said, quad bikes, but at least they're having fun in the
They're
woods.
having a laugh. Yeah, I mean, it's not great, is it? But
Well, I don't know what the local wildlife thinks of that noise, but then who am I to judge? You can do all of it though. You can
Yeah.
drive a car and be a conservationist.
Absolutely.
You can be obsessed with social media and still go
yeah.
outside.
And I think
do
it's really
stuff.
important that there isn't like those parameters or like judging around behaviours, because actually all connection with nature I think is really good and beneficial.
Yeah, I agree.
And whether that happens through, you know, social media, like online, you know, or whether that happens through actually coming out here and being in the place, and like, I'm not going to judge that. Like,
In your experience, in your line of work, can you see people in their adult life sort of changing their mind and getting to know more about the environment, or do you focus on young people because?
no, I don't. I think anyone connecting is a good thing, and I think the reason it's so powerful is it's not. It doesn't happen in a vacuum. It's not like, oh, I'm now connected to nature because I know what this tree is. It's more like it becomes something about themselves. I mean, their stress level goes down just from being outside. That happens to everyone, whether it's raining or whatever. Their cortisol's down by like 30%, which is massive.
Wow, yeah.
You know, they then start to talk to other people and like make friends. And then it becomes like, oh, I've connected to other people now as well. And that becomes associated with whatever it is they're doing. You know,
Just going to pause you there.
Yeah.
That's too disturbing. We've got
people enjoying nature on quad bikes. Yay!
on quad bikes. The battery's gone. Oh. Clayton Vale, which
Yeah.
is where we are, is now a nature reserve, but it wasn't always.
No.
What do you know about its past?
I mean, I'm not that hot on the history, but from using the site and working in the site, we often find loads of bottles and like really ornate bottles often, and not just like our bottle, like several.
Okay.
And so we looked into that a little bit, and apparently it used to be the site of a smallpox hospital,
Right.
like way back.
Wow.
Which is pretty interesting. And I think it was also like a dump, like a tip at some point, and it's been
Yeah.
capped.
Yeah.
Being next to the river, undoubtedly there will have been some sort of mill activity.
Sure.
With it being Manchester and a river, like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
what we do.
Yeah.
The amount of stuff that's here, different habitats, is just ace. You
It
can
looks
kind of,
wonderful. There's a beautiful field over
yeah,
here.
the
We'll
meadow's
go and
awesome,
look at the meadow,
and then there's
yeah.
like little pockets of like just birch woodland that's coming up,
Yeah.
which perhaps we're gonna. We've been doing a bit of clear felling because we want more meadow, but
yeah,
there is
okay.
little pockets of just like pioneer woodland coming up, and there's some more established woodland.
I mean, it's quite a common thing. People do know that tips get turned into nature
yeah,
parks.
it was a big thing.
That's
wasn't
what
it?
happened,
Yeah.
wasn't
Loads
it?
Of them. I've worked in loads of different sites, and they're all usually old tips. at
Old
some
tips,
point.
right? Our local woods is an old tip, and
Right.
the one where I was when I was a kid was an old tip or in a mine shaft or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. They were like reclaimed bits of land.
Yeah, they like cap it, don't they? And then.
Yeah. I think it's an amazing thing, though.
And isn't nature awesome? It can like totally take over so quickly,
Exactly.
and it can bounce back, and like,
Yeah.
you know, and nature can do that. You see woodlands like.
Yeah.
And I kind of like, I've got a bit of respect for balsam in that respect, hasn't it? Like, it goes for it, doesn't it?
It really does, and it grows where nothing else will sometimes.
Yeah,
you know, in these
sometimes.
really shady,
Yeah.
heavy, there's a couple of bits
I know.
poking out here
Coming in,
in
it's like-
very deep shade.
Yeah.
This is the question I was going to ask, though, you know, with regards to balsam bashing and the rest of the work you do, like this lovely dead hedge that we're sat next to. Much like a tip turning into a nature reserve, the management of places like this can make a huge difference,
Yeah.
right? And you must have seen that
Yeah.
repeatedly. How can you convey that to people? What do you do to sort of demonstrate to people that you can make a change?
I guess you got to lead by example and like encourage people in, have those open doors, have those conversations, get people excited about it, get people passionate, invested, interested, make it a place they want to come to, make it a part of their life, so that they take ownership, so they've got autonomy, so that they've got the knowledge and the kind of and the skill to be like, oh, I can do something, I can make a difference.
Great.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? I mean, I'm a big believer in like collective action, and like, you know, if we all picked up litter, and if we all picked up our dog poo, or if we all like got the bus, you know, wouldn't the world be a better place?
It would.
Know? And you can't force people to do that kind of jazz.
I think people don't want to be told what to do, do they?
No,
they don't want to be told that you
but I
can't
think
drive here.
education is kind of got to underpin all that, hasn't it? So,
Yeah.
understanding, you know, you've got to kind of get in there young and continue to get in there and be like, so that they understand the importance of things and the connected, you know, how everything is kind of interrelated.
And a lot of people doing one thing, much like with balsam bashing, for instance, can actually make a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, one person will come and bring their mate the next week.
Yeah, there you go.
And then, or they'll then go off and do it somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then they'll be telling somewhere else. Like, I used to balsam bash 20 years ago, and people were like, "What?" What's
I do
balsam
get strange
bashing?
looks sometimes.
But it wasn't a thing. Whilst now it's a total, like, it's a common, you know, it's in common parlance, isn't it? Balsam bashing. It's
Since
not
I've
like-
started making this series, there's already been a couple of national news reports on it. So I am available for comment if anyone's writing a story about balsam bashing, as Kelly
I
is
did
too.
invent it, so you know.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. So, if the question is, can we make a difference? The answer is quite literally yes. This little guy could have produced up to like 800 seeds. So if I pick 100 of these while I'm out on a dog walk, well, you do the math. 800,000, I did it. The point is, everything makes a difference. And I think that's quite nice.